All right, well, I'm gonna get this started a little bit. Hey, look at that. We just got another subscriber. Like, it's crazy right now. We actually been getting a whole lot of subscribers, a whole lot of supporters, and we've been actually like, freaking excited like lately that we keep seeing like it goes up and up. Like right now, we have we're tripping out because like we just hit over 2,400 subscribers. That's really cool, guys. Like, thank you for the support and really appreciate that. We actually got another subscriber like right before I started this stream too. His name is Roger Harrington. Freaking awesome. Yeah, so like there you go. I just pinged it again. And what was cool too is like I got a notification on this platform that somebody actually bought some of our merch. I'm like, holy smokes, this is cool, man. Like, we got someone named Barnaby Hitzig. Is that even really a name? Is that a real name? I don't know if that's a real name, but hey, I appreciate the support there. Like, let's see. I'll show that ping that one there. That's freaking cool. Look at that. Nice. Oh, looks at what did he buy? Oh, and it said he bought a trucker hat and this very shirt that I'm wearing. Start fast and finish, baby. It's crazy that he bought that shirt. Like, we literally just put it up. Oh, hey, Chris. Okay, so you said, yeah, man, hey, like I said, we love you too. We really appreciate you guys, all the love and support. And what's up, Kay? How you guys doing? And then James, of course, asks a question of how do I feel about our head coach? Well, it's, I'm still favorable towards him, but not by much, I will admit. And Athir Kadir is here. But yeah, like I said, like I'm favorable towards Brandon Staley. I just feel like, if anything, because I don't want to see him fired, because that's not a good move right now in the middle of the season. I feel like, if anything, we need to like kind of encourage him to not be making the play calls. That's kind of like the thing. Maybe just have him take a step back, just be a head coach, learn that skill, learn that craft, and focus on all of that. Like, that's my thoughts on it. So, I mean, I'm sure you guys are going to have some good thoughts on that as well. So I would love to hear them, and we'll chat about them. And while you kind of start typing away a little bit, I'm going to get things going. And just in case, if you haven't noticed, these are some new shades that we're actually going to be starting to get out to you guys. I'm going to build a little form or whatever if people want them. I have no inventory. They're not print on demand. I'm going to probably do a limited run on them or something like that, and we'll do pre-orders for it and get them out to you guys as quick as we can. But we need to start, like, I'm gonna set up that form this week and have it out there, put it out there, so that way people can potentially get these ones. But yeah, so go ahead and start firing away your questions. I see Aether is gonna bring the heat right away. So let's just kind of like dive into the game, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna have this thing set up. Yeah. Okay. And I think I have the sound working again now this time. All right, let me see if there is updates to the rosters already. Probably not. I don't think EA gets on top of that. No, I see. I do not have. Okay. Okay, so we got to trade some players then, because JC Jackson is no longer on the team. Okay, how do I even do this thing? I don't even know. Why do you think the offense is good and tries different things in the first half and seems to go stale around mid-third quarter? Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even mid. It's like the start of third quarter, and like we're just terrible. Like, so I really don't understand that. And I actually kind of have a little bit of a conspiracy theory about that. I kind of feel like, Brandon Staley, he wants to cover the spread in some way. I don't know. I've seen that a lot lately, that there's a definitely conspiracy theory when it comes to players or teams, losing games in some way, and like that way, like it actually covers the spread or something like that, like, and I'm like, I just don't like that theory, of course. But hey, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing going on. Wait, we didn't trade for anybody. Yeah, I don't think what's his name, the guy that we picked up will even be anywhere. He was on the Broncos last I saw. Let's see if he's even there. It was Bassi, right? I don't see him. How do we get this working here? Oh. Yeah, clear. Okay. Manage player, edit teams, and trade players. Okay, I think that's probably the better thing. JC Jackson, you're gone, my friend. Oh, yeah, I guess I can just release him. Yeah, just release him. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get the other guy, Bassi, because he was on like the waiver wire, you know. So like we're not gonna be able to pick him up anywhere. But we just released him, so that's as good as we're gonna be able to get. So, save it. My Bolt Bros. Sign free agent. Oh, maybe we can see if we can get him in here. See, okay. So like while we're talking about this, like why I don't understand why we didn't want to go for Casey Hayward Jr. I guess it was probably, you know, he played for the Chargers already and he knows what that we should have picked him up, man. Cuz he knows our system already, like but obviously maybe the thing is he's probably just too expensive for us right now. So, and I would have loved to have seen him back on the team for sure. That would have been fan-freaking-tastic, you know. But Aether, come on, man. No one's gonna hate you. Like, I mean, we all love you. Like, you know, we may have differing opinions than yours, but no one's saying that we hate you. Like, definitely not. I love you, like, with all my heart, man. You're part of the Bolt fam, bro. Like, you my brother. You my brother. And Kay, she my sister. We brothers. We sisters in the Bolt fam. Come on, man. Oh, Eddie, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Wish you can join us. Like, well, it is a bye week, and I was going to say, and I'll repeat it again. I wanted to maybe take this week off and do something different, but we are going to do a little bit more. We are going to do the simulation this week for the Cowboys, because I need to be a little bit ahead of it, because for the Cowboys week, I'm going to be gone, and I'm not going to be back in time to do this for the Chiefs game. So I have to get a little bit ahead of this, and so I'm gonna be ahead of the entire season by a little bit. So yeah, so apologize for that I'm doing this tonight, and sorry that you had to work today. That sucks. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, and you're right, Kay. Younger is the game for sure, and Bassi does fit that bill. JC Jackson, I just dropped you, sucker. Just kidding. I wish, man, like I said. And here's another guy that I wish that we would have picked up. You know, Bryce Callahan would have been fantastic, you know. I would have loved to see him, you know, back in the saddle with the Chargers, you know. Here you go. I can just sort it by positions. Let's go all the way down to corners. Wow, there's a lot of quarterbacks. Holy smokes. Wait, maybe I should, can I do, I could just do it this way. Ha ha ha. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of cornerbacks, that are actually still available too. I don't know how accurate this Madden thing is, but this is actually pretty cool to see. So we picked up Bassi, right? So where's he at? Trading quarterback corner JC Jackson shows me they're going to draft a corner in 2024 in the first one. Yeah, I mean that's a dang good thought. I thought as well, Eddie. Like, I mean, we may actually even go wide receiver as well, because like we need to get younger in that position and cheaper in that position as well. So and we're probably gonna do outside linebacker, edge rusher, or something like that as well. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, so here's the truth. Casey Hayward Jr. would have been a really good one. He's obviously the best overall rated corner in the market according to Madden right now. But they clearly didn't care about that at all. So, hey, come on now. I like Kyle Fuller. You know, just get another version of me out there, right? Man, Jason Vera, that would have been fantastic too if he was out there still. Like, we drafted him first. Let's bring him back and let's let him retire. That'd be amazing. I would love that. In fact, oh, here's another one. Chris Harris Jr. would also be pretty nice. I guess these guys are just a little too old, I guess, though, you know. So, all right, Robbie Butler, come on, Malcolm Butler, another Charger name. There you go. Jeez, all these ex-Chargers that are available. But, you know, like, I think that's kind of the things too. Is like us Chargers Bolt fam, you know, we kind of love we have our darlings. You know, we just love our players and we love them to death. And like, yeah, they're a name that we remember, but we don't. You know, that's not the only thing that we can actually base off of. Like when we trying to get players, we have to think about other stuff besides that. Come on. See, like I said, I do not think that we have our guy here. Yeah, the guy that we picked up is not on this thing. I don't know what to do here. All right. Oh, great, Eddie. Well, we'll see you soon when you get back. Hopefully, yeah, like I said, I'll be on here for a little while. We're just gonna mess around with the team right now. We're gonna try and see if we can get the players that we need to Bassey. If we can get Bassey, that'd be great. Well, shoot, I guess I can't really. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah. All right. I'm not gonna be able to do it. It seems like maybe there was a way that I could have done the trade here, where like I actually make it do all these different picks things or whatever. Maybe they pick them. I don't know. So, and K, yeah, I think we should probably still look for a receiver because they're so important for our scheme right now. Yeah. But yeah, and yeah. So I think, I mean, obviously we're gonna shop around a lot for receivers. I think because like that's just kind of the biggest focal point of the NFL right now. But let me get this thing going here. Yeah. So I've kind of had like a kind of a weird day, to be honest. Like my brothers, obviously, as you know, they recorded some of those videos today, and I could have sworn I sent them the thumbnails that they were working on, but I literally put it in the email thing, and I just forgot to hit send both times on the videos, and so that we were a little delayed because of me, so I apologize for that. So, Bassey, I think he was on the Broncos, as far as I understood, but I could be wrong. I think Simi Fehoko was on the Steelers, and I mean, you know what? Let's see what I could do. Let's see what I could do. Let's see what I can do and move things around here, because that'll be interesting right there, right? See if I can just make something happen here, because I don't think Simi Fehoko's on this team now either. So let's see what I can do here. Edit teams and trade players. Manage play. Okay, so yeah, there you go. That's it. Okay, so let's go to. Well, Simi thought he was on here, the Cowboys first. Let's take a look here, because I want to get him on our. Okay, so he's not there. Maybe he was on the Steelers. Let's take a look. Yeah, but I see. Like I said, I don't think that Madden actually has everything completely up to date. Like, I mean, if they're on practice squad, they're not gonna put them on here. I don't think. Yes, they don't even have Fehoko there. And then let's go to Broncos to see if the cornerback that we picked up was there. So if he's on practice squad, he's not gonna be on here. I think it's just they don't have all that. Okay. Cornerback. Oh, there he is. Hey, what do you know? Yeah. I'm just gonna release him. Okay. Oh, no, cancel. All right, so let's go back to the Chargers. And let's pick him up. Wait, I thought I already released you. Get out of here. Okay, release him. Dean Leonard's going to be moving up, though. Everyone else is going to be moving up. So Jasir Taylor, Michael Davis, Asante Samuel Jr., they're all going to be moving up. So, all right, save. Okay, save that. All right, so now we're going to sign some free agents here. Okay, so shift. Let's go to cornerback. Let's find Bassie again. Where is he at? Yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. You know, like I said, it's a bye week, so it's kind of like an interesting thing. I didn't really know how many people might show up to here, but like I really appreciate you guys being here. There he is. There's Isang Bassi. I like you. All right, cool. And okay. So let's work on the depth chart a little bit. I don't really know if the Cowboys did much. Oh, and we do have Simi Fehoko in here already. Okay, great. All right, that's good to see. All right, let's go. He's saying Bassi. Yeah, Sant, Michael Davis, Dean Leonard. Okay, all right, we're good. All right, our team is set. We did it, boys. All right. Okay, Athir says, I'm going to start this with what I told everyone, that Kellen Moore has all the pressure on him. I don't care what he did in Dallas, but he's talking about the Chargers. We're talking about the Chargers, and he has been good, not great. Well, I mean, I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand. He's been good, especially in the first half. The second half, third quarters especially, has not been very well. But... well, we'll just have to see how he does so far. And to be honest, I mean, he's been scoring over 20-something points every single game. We average about 28 points. It's just our defense hasn't been performing too well. Still, I would still submit that we are, we are doing better on offense, especially under Lombardi's situation. So that's kind of what I believe. Our stats, like Kay agrees, our stats good, but mostly it is inflated by first half stats and a small portion of the second half stats where it stales out. Yeah, and that's 100% Kay. And I just don't understand it. I don't understand why we're not having. I don't understand why we're having a bit of a struggle there on that half. I understand Kaylee, and then Aether continues. I understand our defense has not been great. Let's go Tennessee. Let's go Tennessee. Game up 21-17. Defense gets back-to-back stops. Offense go to sleep. Raiders defense domination for the third quarter of doing nothing. Yeah, it's so true, right? So we're doing a Monday night game, so we got to do this at nighttime. I think it's actually, we'll do 6:30. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Jim, thank you for joining me. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, and I agree, Aether. So, yeah, so, like, we got some weird stuff going on. For sure. So, well, like I said, so, by the way, so, yeah, we're going to go into the Monday Night Football. And so I'm happy about this. We're just, like I said, I'm getting a little bit ahead because I'm not going to be in town for this game, and I'm not going to be back in time to do this one with my laptop or when I'm away from home. So I'm just trying to get ahead of things a little bit, guys. So just we're gonna be a little bit ahead. So we're gonna have some run up from this one and the Chiefs game, and actually probably for the rest of the season I'll be a little bit ahead of everything. So it'll be interesting. I I may decide that this was a bad idea, and I might just do it again. We'll see. I don't know. Because we still don't know what else is coming out. So, yeah. So, do you think the Chargers O-line will be able to handle the Cowboys D-line? Oof, that's a tough one, Robert. I mean, I do have faith in Slater. I have faith in Zion, Sawyer. I think, but I think our two weaknesses still are going to be the right side and the center. Like, that's always going to be my concern. We got Will Clapp in here. He did really well, though. He had one of the second highest PFF grade this past week. So maybe he stepped up. Maybe he figured something out after being a veteran of a couple years. So I'm excited to see that. Yeah, I do believe that the Cowboys defensive line is really strong. So that's tough. I think, but yeah, you're right, Kay. I think they are going to figure out about over the bye week. Yeah. And again, thanks for joining, Jim. I'm a little bit behind the chat though, so bear with me, guys. So yeah, yeah, Pablo, enjoy the bye week. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some things, and I'm going to be out for a little while. But yeah, so it's time to regroup a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to just getting ahead of the simulation because I'm going to be out. So Aether says, so I explained this to you, my bro. My question is, how many times you asking your defense to get stops when your offense is not doing for us? How many times you asking for your defense to get stops when your offense is not? Okay, that's a really good question here. I honestly think the problem is definitely is that Staley is definitely putting all the pressure on his defense to make the stop. And that's not good. That's not a good winning strategy. Oh, did he fumble that? No. Dang, no, he did not fumble that. I thought he did. Yeah, the offense needs to keep going. The defense needs to, keep going. Like I said, earlier in this episode, I kind of have a little bit of conspiracy theory when it comes to a lot of some games, and especially these Chargers games. Wow, he was just wide open, no one on sight there. That was terrible. I do feel like that there may be something to say about how the teams seem to want to cover the spread. I don't know. Get it together, says shout out to Kellen Moore. We're looking way better than last year. And I agree. So and Aether would disagree that he's doing good, not great, but he's still a far above what Joe Lombardi was doing for us. So I agree. Hey Pablo, the Riders group strike ends already yet, or still dragging their legs? Yeah, Pablo. So the Riders have made a deal. So that is happening, and so people are starting to get things moving, but the actors still need to make a deal. So I'm still kind of out of work. In fact, I'm probably going to not really have work for the next couple of months still, because I'm in post-production, and so I have to get stuff taken care of after it's all done. So we'll see that. Yeah. Thanks for joining, Simertalik. Appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. We're going to beat the Cowgirls today. You know what's up. Hey, Jim says, what are your thoughts on 12, Darius Davis? Dude, I love Darius Davis. I feel like we need to get him working a lot more, I was glad to see that we actually had him in some running plays. We did some cool setups with him there. I mean, you can't knock the fact that he is the fastest guy that we have on our team, so it's just freaking stoked. Yeah, so I think he's great, and I think he's going to do really well. But he's moved up. Simi Vahoko's underneath him. Next man up, baby. Let's go. I want to see a little bit more stuff with him and Quentin Johnson out there. Wow, look at that jet sweep. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Sorry, I was watching the replay, the actual stream. So yeah. Okay, so Kyle, I think you should have again, regardless of the bye. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, thanks, Pablo. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. So. Yeah. So this will just kind of be out here. We'll just be able to talk more. At some point, I probably will just. Nice. Oh man. See, I keep watching I gotta stop watching the stream because I think that one's live, but I'm watching the game. We just actually scored. I didn't want to see a nice thing there. That sucked. CeeDee Lamb, he got it. If there it has to do with the offensive line breaking down in the second half and allowing more pressures and having Lindsley out, having to snap in shotgun. Yeah, you're right, Kay, and that's going to be a problem. Having Lindsley out for the season, potentially that's potentially a career-ending injury for him too. So, or not really injury, illness. So that's really unfortunate, you know. So, but yeah, we just get so stale in that second half. We need the freaking we need to start fast and finish. You know what I'm saying? You know, but maybe not start fast. Maybe we can start a little. I don't know. I like this shirt a lot, but let's just think maybe we should start a little slower, keep ourselves in pace, so that way we can play the entire game. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. I really hope we got week 5. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? This is the one week that we're not going to lose. I'm telling you. When we play the Chiefs, the good thing about Madden simulations is we won't hear about Taylor Swift. Thank God. That's so true. Hey, maybe I'll just have to play some T Swift the whole time when we're actually doing that game, that Madden. Yeah, right, Jim. I think Darius Davis is our version of Tyreek Hill. We got to use him more for sure. I think those passes they do to Keenan behind the line needs to either go to Johnson or Davis. Use those other receivers and tight ends to block the sideline and let them use their speed. Yeah, 100%. Like, you know, like don't throw that kind of stuff to Keenan Allen. Yeah, let Slayer slay and just get a whole bunch, just like that, baby. That's all we need to do. Let's make it happen. You're right, Bo Bros. Yeah, I think that's probably Andrew in the chat right there. So it's pretty awesome. I loved, and you're right. Like we all loved how we talked. Like we saw Davis doing that. Oh, and so by the way, so we are planning. Just to kind of give you guys a heads up, so we are planning to have a watch party for this week's Sunday Night Football game. We kind of talked about it. I don't think that, Andrew and I are down to do Thursday Night Football as well, but I don't 100% know if we're going to. Herbo with the legs. Nice. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to do Thursday night game because it's not necessarily relevant to the Chargers. We do want to do Sunday Night Football because that's the Niners and the Cowboys. And so it's going to be more relevant for us. And so we're going to sit there and we're going to watch the Cowboys and kind of analyze and kind of critique them a little bit. So I think it'll be a pretty fun little night for us just to hang out. We can chat. We'll chat about the Chargers. We'll chat about this game. Yeah, and we'll just kind of, have a little bit of fun that night. Pablo F. Taylor Swift, she is just a fair weather fan. Boo. You know what, though, Pablo? Here's the thing. I predict that Taylor Swift is going to be the Yoko Ono of the Chiefs. She's going to tear that team apart, man, from the inside out. It's going to make the team kind of totally not focus anymore. Travis Kelce's going to be off kilter. And so it's gonna be an interesting little thing. So to see how this plays out, I'm excited for that. But I gotta admit that I think Travis Kelce is 100% dating out of his league with her, because let's be honest, T Swift is way out of his league. And we got another Chargers first down. Yeah. Charge. Charge! That's right. Oh, yeah. Nice. And another first down. Woo, baby. That's awesome. What I'm trying to say, bro, is our offense has been lots better than last year, but I'm saying that they take advantage of Herbert as your QB. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true, Aether. Last game we only had 25 attempts with Justin Herbert, and that was not good. We need to make, especially when we have especially when we have Eckler out. We need to be slinging that ball more. Oh shoot, I need to get Lindsey out of this game too. My bad, folks. My bad. I think because I'm pretty sure shoot. I think Mike Williams is still in this game too. I messed up again, guys. Whatever. It is what it is. It's just a simulation, baby. That's it and that's all, man. Just a simulation. Woo woo. Hey. So C-Dog, yeah, what happened with Corey Linsley is he has been diagnosed with a heart condition. I'm not exactly sure what the nitty-gritty details are on it, but it's enough that he's not going to be able to play this season. In fact, he might not be playing at all for the rest of his Like this might be his retirement, and that's really sad because we're definitely going to miss him, and I'm sure the entire league is going to miss him because he's a fantastic player, and like he seems like he's a really nice guy. I just hope that he gets better. I hope that it's nothing too serious. But I mean, I think as time goes on, we will know some more details about it. So obviously, throw your thoughts and prayers towards him. I mean, obviously, like he doesn't really need much money because he's got like more money than all of us combined. Shoot, fourth down. Come on, Palmer, you got to catch that simulation hands. Yeah, so that's just it. Hopefully the 49ers tire and wear out the Cowboys for us. I agree, Kay. That'll be great. Just a reminder, folks, it's a long season. A lot of things can happen in these teams over the course of the year. Oh, no, we got an interception. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. Oh, man, Herbo. Stephon Gilmore. Oh, man, that's the guy we should have picked up from the Patriots. Man, look at that. Oh, my goodness. What a joke. All right. Look at the Raiders game. 2nd and 4th at the 35-yard line. You were up 24-7. You run the ball. Herbert is QB. You're kidding me? What am I? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you're right, though. Look, I mean, there's been a couple of bonehead plays, but obviously, like, I mean, hey, no, you can't make this. Let's see if we can get a safety here, by the way, guys. You can't sit here and like expect the team to actually do perfect every single time, obviously, right? So, I don't know. I mean, I guess the coaches really believe that their team's going to be able to do what they want them to do. So, I don't know. It's a double-edged sword, Like we can say a lot of things about that. Yeah. What's up, Larry? How you doing? Appreciate you. And Sumert's like, yeah, we need to really sweep the Chiefs. If we can sweep the Chiefs, that would be huge for our season. But more than likely, we'll split with them. Like, if we can split with them, I'll take that as well. So, yeah. Yeah, Kurt. So obviously we know this is just a simulation. The pocket's nice and clean sometimes, and gosh, we're getting kind of picked on for this game. I have Kendricks in here too. And like I said, guys, it's just a simulation. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's just fun. It's just for fun. All right, Eddie, great. I'm glad you're back. Glad you just got off work. Thanks for being willing to join us after. Yes, I'm super stoked to have you here. Kay have some good information there. It's a non-emergency heart problem. Not sure how it's his heart and not an emergency. Yeah, right? But I know my brother had a leaky heart valve and needed a pacemaker. Hopefully that's not the problem. And here's the thing, Kay, is that my sister, we had a bit of a scare with my sister. One doctor actually said that she may have needed heart surgery because she had a heart valve issue, and so we were all kind of freaking out about this, because that's not. I mean, anything that has to do with the heart. It's kind of an important organ to have. Things. So we were all a little worried about that. And so like, but she actually eventually got a second opinion, and there was no heart surgery actually needed. So that first doctor, I would like to sue that person because, to give us some kind of scare like that, holy smokes, no thank you. That was not a nice thing to do. Not happy about that at all. So, yeah. Was Mac really a beast, or was it O'Connell's fault for holding onto the ball too long? Every Raiders fan is making that lame excuse. That's actually not a bad thought there, too, Eddie. I mean, it very well could have been O'Connell actually doing that. That he was just, he had those just the nerves. He couldn't make decisions fast enough. And I can understand that. But hey, I don't know. I really do feel like Khalil Mack. Actually, I did see one of those sacks that we were talking about, where he actually was. He was actually doing something completely different, and then he just said, "Oh, no one's covering me. I'm gonna just go make the play." And so he actually ran in. So that very well could have been the case, that they actually that he was just holding on to the ball too long. So I don't know. Yeah. How was Crosby's PFF score higher than Max? Dude, I don't understand. Well, here's kind of why that's possible. Kay, is that I feel like because Mac has not really been very consistent so far in the season. Yeah, he had a breakout game this game against the Raiders, but we son of a gun, they just got a touchdown. But they don't seem to actually put that into. Like, I think they average it out a little bit more, So his unless you're talking about this game specifically, which I don't really know how PFF makes this work. But me and my brothers actually have kind of like, I did pay for PFF a little bit. Like I think last year, our first year of doing this, but then we realized pretty fast that they're very biased against the Chargers. They do not give us the benefit of the doubt when it comes to all these things. So that also could be the case too. So I don't know. I think they just kind of hate the Chargers no matter what. So they probably got some Raiders fan that making all the numbers. So and you're right, Eddie. Jerry Tillery absolutely should be suspended. Without pay, banned from the league, whatever. Yeah, just get him out of here. What a freaking punk player. He's such a punk. Mac is a beast. He's getting pressure. O'Connell definitely held onto the ball a while, but I think that's a bit more of a nod how well the coverage was downfield. Yeah, and that's a very good point too, Benson. I feel like our corners were on their wides, very, very well. This game, so we had a very good game with them. So that, I can see that being the case more so than anything. Is that our coverage was too good? He couldn't figure it out. So that's awesome. That's what we had as well. He needed to have a valve for surgery and the pacemaker. Holy smokes! All right, yeah, like I said, Kay. Let's just keep our fingers crossed on everything. Come on, Herbert. There you go. Hold on to that ball, Palmer. Yes, Emertalik, I know it's a simulation, but it's not looking good for us at all right now. They are rated higher than us right now, so I'll say that much. So we'll just kind of keep our fingers crossed that we can maybe turn it around. It does seem that their team kind of, like the other teams, seem to fall apart in the second half. There you go, Palmer. Yeah, boy. I like it. Larry, I heard O'Connell might be pregnant. He got raped by Khalil Mack. Hey man, that was certainly a kind of a situation that that definitely seemed to be happening on screen all day long. He was getting manhandled for sure. Has safety Dean Marlowe earned JT Woods playing time with his good play on Sunday? I think so. JT Woods seems to be struggling a lot. That's kind of a weird thing, and maybe that's why we're not seeing him on field. And I think that's what a lot of people need to recognize too. like I said, we all get our darlings when it comes to the players on the Chargers, and we say, hey, I want to see Spiller more, I want to see JT Woods more, blah blah blah. Well, we gotta always realize that the coaches are seeing these players 24/7, like not 24/7, but they're seeing them a lot more than we are, and there's a reason why they're not on the field, and we have to respect that. I think we do. So I mean that's kind of my philosophy on that as well. But it's hard to defend those choices when we do see certain people making bonehead. Oh yeah, Eckler, we got that touchdown. We got that touchy. We got that touchy. Oh yeah, we're gonna load up that cannon. We loading up that cannon, baby. Oh, we ready. We ready for that. Ah yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yes, very nice. Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, let's see that field goal and let's fire off this cannon. All right, I like it. Oh, nice. All right, now with me. Fire the cannon. Boom. All right. Okay, and then of course.
And now go Chargers, go.
Yeah, Arnold, we appreciate you. All right, we end this game now, boys. Cowboys up 14. Thank God this is fake. I know Ethereum. Thank God it is. I hope this is not how it really turns up. What's up? What's up, Bull Lightning? Don't worry about don't worry about being late. Hey, that's a really good reason to be late to troll the Raiders fan radio like that. Yeah. Ether says, I want to tell you something to make you happy. All right, man, fire away. The person I had an interview with today is a Raiders fan. I don't think I want to work with him anymore. I was just to move to a different spot where I work now. Yeah, that's fair. Totally fair. By the way, it actually reminds me that I should tell you guys that I actually had an interview as well with Spectrum News. We were talking about Eric Kendricks, and like how it's a really special thing that he's actually back here in LA, because he did super well in UCLA. I don't know if you guys knew this, but he was actually he was not a very highly ranked player to get into the college, but he actually did really well, and so he actually went even higher. That's awesome. Are you shocked by the poor play of the offensive line against the Raiders, who only have Max Crosby, especially Rashawn Slater? I mean, that's a good point. Like, I actually am very shocked that we did so bad. Oh, it's third down, boys.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Yeah, here it is, third down. Oh, they got it. Son of a gun. Yes, they got it because I was late on my cues here, my sound cues here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so like our offensive line did not do well at all. It sucks, man. Yeah, like I don't know why. Like, yeah, they need to figure out something here. Like I think reason why it's bad. I think that can happen is because we didn't have Lindsley. Lindsley literally is the commander of that line, and it's hard to replace a star center like him. Yeah. Jose, hey, yeah, honestly, I do think the NFL is a little scripted, and I do think that a lot of the refs' holding calls are very much an indication of that. Like, the craziness of oh my gosh, letting them through this thing. I do think that the refs control the game way too much with all this holding calls. Yeah, it's freaking annoying. I hate it. Lockdown Chargers believes their Bolts should trade for tight end Kyle Pitts. I'll be on board with that. Will you Bolt fan? Yeah, Eddie. Actually, you know what? I did propose that trade in the off season to some of my Atlanta Falcons friends, and like they liked the trade. That I can't remember exactly what it was, but dude, I would love to have Kyle Pitts. I don't think that they want to let him go though, because they want to see him develop more. But if he gets let go on a 5th-year situation, 100%, let's do it. Especially if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl and they can't call it the Swifty Bowl. Yeah, right. Do you think Michael Davis could possibly lose some snaps considering his poor play this season? No, absolutely not, Robert. I think he's actually been a kind of a bright spot for us. And like I think, I mean, look, he's replaced J.C. Jackson and he has to step up. Like, sure, he's getting a lot more targets, but I mean, hey, he's the guy for us right now. Like, I mean, we have no other option, but he's got to step up and he's going to step up. So I think he's going to be fine. Yeah. Have you heard about the rumors from the director possibly trading JC back to New England? Well, actually, Pablo, that just happened. That happened this morning. JC Jackson is now with the Patriots. That happened early this morning, like 6 a.m. Pacific time. It's crazy. Like, you know, so he's officially there. All we did was swap a 7th-round pick with a 6th-round pick. We ate a little bit of our salary cap. They are barely paying him anything to play for them anymore over there, but like we're paying him to basically play for the other team. So that's how bad it is. You know, like when a team pays to just send that person away. So we're all kind of like, yeah, you know, like I said, I wish that it was better for us, but hey, he didn't work out. Like Kyle Pitts do so much. Yeah, 100% K. I agree with you there. Shout out to Locker Chargers for that idea. Yeah, I mean, like, I've been kind of thought about that one for a long time too. But yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, Locked On, like they got some good minds over there too. Like I totally admit that I like enjoy their content a lot. So if you don't watch them, like I agree. I think you should. You should give them a shot for sure. Who's putting out these rumors that the Chargers may be trading for Kyle Pitts? Apparently Locked On is, Barry, yeah. So, I've never been a fan of trading for players mid-season. They've never seemed to work out in the offense or defense. You know, and that's true, Andrew. I do think that it does take some time to get ramped up and to kind of figure out the scheme and stuff like that, you know. So, I don't know. I mean, we'll just have to see what happens. But I mean, we did get another guy, Bassey, you know, so I think he'll do all right, but he's going to be lower in the field. I think it's fine when they're lower, you know, they're not like starter position, you know, it's like they're not like a big name player. I think that's it. We need to trade up for corners, safeties, linebackers, and defensive tackles. Yeah, I could see some of those positions. I mean, definitely safety and corners. I can see being a good choice. Linebacker could be a good choice too. Hey, Crust Roch. Nice, that's funny. I actually feel, I mean, I'm still favorable towards Staley, but not as much as I was hoping for. I don't want to see him fired because if he's fired, that's going to cause more problems for us than anything. So if anything, like I'm always just going to keep pounding that he just needs to stop making play calls. Hand that off to Derek Ansley and have somebody else do it. We need him as a head coach only. Gosh. Freaking Cowboys scored again on us. Gosh, man, this is a rough game so far, guys. Bolt Lightning says we should have told the Patriots we don't want a 6th-round pick. Just take JC and cover his contract. I'm just mad that we got that money against the cap. Yeah, that's so true, Bolt Lightning. I mean, I really wish that we did just like we don't want any picks. Just cover more of his contract. But you know, we have dead cap for like so many years because of him. It's freaking just annoying. So. But I do think that I wonder if there is more of an escape clause because of his off-field antics. You know, some of his run-ins with the law and stuff like that. You know, so we'll have to see what shakes out there. You know, yeah. Yeah. Eddie says it's only scripted for the Chiefs to have the many happy endings. Ask our Bolts in Week 2 against the Bengals AFC title game. Eagles in Super Bowl, and especially the Jets on Sunday. Yeah, 100%, dude. It happens all the time. For whatever reason, the NFL cannot let the Chiefs lose a primetime game. Nice. That was a really good return from Darius Davis there. Yeah. But yeah, like you're right. Like it's always favorable towards the Chiefs all the time. It's crazy. If the Chargers were smart, they would ask for Christian Gonzalez. Hey, that would have been interesting there. Yeah, he's gonna be out for the season, but you know what? Hey, we would get ourselves like a future franchise player there. That's not a bad idea. Sorry, Pablo. Like it just kind of works out that way sometimes. Like with the, I fully admit that I only really tend to buy Charger jerseys for people that we've actually like drafted, people that we actually start with, that I think we actually have a long history with. So yeah. But yeah, do what you want with that J.C. Jackson jersey. I mean, we all had hope in him and we all believed in him, but hey, it is what it is.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Yeah.
A little short pass. This is Everett. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
We technically only need 1 drop of our 4 highest played players instead of 2 for next year. I still think that we may drop 2, but the only needing to drop 1 would be nice. Yeah, I agree, Kay. But I kind of think that if that's the case, then we're pretty much set then, because Khalil Mack is like, he's up there and he's getting older, so he'd probably be the surefire person that's going to probably walk away into the sunset, I have to disagree with you about Michael Davis. He's been burnt a lot of times and penalized, dude. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree there, because like I feel like J.C. Jackson was getting burned way more, and that's why he didn't play the last 2 games. And so Michael Davis, he's really our only hope. There's really not much else we can do about that. So, and if he doesn't step up, then we're fucked. It's the bottom line. And yeah, and appreciate you for shouting out on us. So yeah. The Bolt Bro, I was hell excited when we signed J.C. Jackson. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Whose fault is it? His or coaching? Admit both family, you're all excited. Yeah, I was. So I feel like in a lot of ways, we could totally blame coaching on it, because it probably could just mean that J.C. Jackson just couldn't really fit in our scheme. So that's definitely a real possibility, is that J.C. Jackson just didn't fit in Brandon Staley's situation, but then also it could also mean that Brandon Staley just didn't make adjustments towards what J.C. Jackson can or cannot do. So I think that's a big thing. But also at the same side, J.C. Jackson had all these weird surgeries. Like his first year here, he had this little that extra bone taken out from his foot, which was really stupid to me. I mean, that could just be something that they made up. But if he really did remove some extra bone there, that little bone must have been magical, and was blessed by the football gods, because he ended up not being very good after that thing was done. And then he got his freaking patellar tendon torn. Crazy. I don't know, man. So yeah, it's probably a mixture of both things, like coaching, just not knowing how to use him well, him not being able to adjust to the current scheme, getting all these weird surgeries taken care of. It is what it is. Sometimes players just do that, too. Where I feel like that's the kind of the problem that I have with picking up players that have won the Super Bowl already. They're not as hungry. They don't want to keep win. They don't care about keep winning. They just care about stats or whatever. They just care about themselves, whatever. So it's a whole thing. And also veteran players, it's another thing too. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I was excited for him. I just wish that he worked out better for us, but yeah, unfortunately he did not. So, yeah, Shockley was. Shockingly, they lost to the Lions. Yeah, that was a really interesting Week 1 loss for the Chiefs. Like, I'm excited about that, though, for sure. So we got to mimic that. Whatever they did, we got to mimic that one when we play them. I get so annoyed when Patty McCheater, my bitch Mahomes, points those flags out on the other team. He needs to be called out on unsportsmanlike conduct. He's not the ref. Yeah, 100%, Eddie. That's a huge truth right there, for sure. Like, it's like, dude, you play the game. You don't tell the refs what to do. because that's not your job, you know. Like but I swear, like those refs, they're wearing actually secretly Chiefs jerseys, you know. It's like they're red and white, not black and white.
But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando and our EA Sports.
We got halftime, so it's an 11-point game. We got 3 scores to make. 2 scores, 2 touchdowns potentially. But we got to make up for that first half. Let's see if we can kick the tires and light the fires here for this third quarter and fourth quarter. Let's go. Facts, for sure, agree. Guess who is singing at the Super Bowl? That's so true, though, right? Taylor Swift is there. Gosh, it's so crazy. QJ made a Mike Williams play in Madden. Oh man, sorry. You know what? I missed it. My bad. I was sitting there talking to you guys too much. I really just kind of do this. Like, look, I'll be perfectly honest. Like the game over here, this is pretty much just for background noise, so we can have something to watch and to look at and kind of like use as a prediction, just kind of mess around with. But I really just want to have a hangout with you guys, you know. So that's kind of my whole point with doing this anyway. So, which of course, let me just kind of say again, we are likely going to do the Sunday Night Football this week because it's going to be against the Cowboys, Niners Cowboys, and so we're going to see these two very good teams this year actually play against each other, and we're going to kind of like be able to predict or talk smack, whatever, figure stuff out. So it'll be interesting. Hopefully we'll get some good information on that. Yeah. I still believe, yeah. You're right, Bolt Lightning. I believe QJ will have a huge, massive breakout game here pretty soon, and that'll be awesome to see. Because there's a lot of people that just kind of still don't really believe in him too much. But us here, the Bolt Bros, we believe in him. He just hasn't been on the field enough, And as a rookie wide receiver, it's not very common to see them doing super well, especially when we got so many great players on our team. So on the wide receiver room, we thick, bro. Damn. There you go, first down. Yeah, boy. Charge! Yeah, and you're right, Pablo. Vato is really good for the Bolt family. I think he'll just keep up on doing just fine. Yeah, and I think that's probably part of the problem is that he's doing just fine. He's not doing great, but he's doing just fine. It looks like you got a little comment that got hidden there. Feel free to cheat and turn up the Chargers. Yeah, might as well Bolt Lightning. Yeah, may as well just all right. I'm gonna make Herbo a 99 overall. That'll be amazing. There you go. Oh no, man, that totally could have been a fumble right there. I don't know why that was not called a fumble. He caught it and moved around. Yeah. Eddie says, it just seems when the Patriots player leave the team, they never go succeed in another team, just like Patriots coordinators. So true, though, right? It's so weird. I mean, but here's the truth. We've heard some rumors about what. There you go, Herbert losing his legs. Nice. Wow, he did a weird little slide there. We've heard some stories about how apparently Belichick, he's very much a coach. Like he'll get in your face, he'll tell you what to do, tell you exactly how to do it, and he doesn't want you to deviate from that at all. Brandon Staley, on the other hand, kind of just lets them do what they want to do. He gives them the kind of like the play, and he leaves it up to them to figure out how they want to execute it. And I like that, but I also kind of see, I work in the film world and stuff like that, and the writers will write lines. The actors are not supposed to deviate from those lines. I mean, obviously there are people that do it every once in a while, like Zachary Galifianakis, and a couple times they do have massively improv lines and scenes and stuff like that, and some of the best lines in in movie history have been quote unquote improv, but they're not necessarily improv. The actors sometimes work with the director and kind of make it happen. You know, I mean, case in point, Ghostbusters 2016 was a highly improv movie, and they had an actual script, but oh my gosh, we got an interception again. Oh my gosh, Stephon Gilmore again. Oh man. I can't. I just can't right now. So yeah, so that could be a massive problem with Brandon Staley as well as a head coach, is if he's not actually doing what these players are used to doing from the day that they're, you know, knee-high to a piglet. You know, that could be hard. And like, especially now that you're dealing with all these millionaires and stuff that, like, you know, they got all their egos, they got their bag, you know, they, you know, and they got to be focused on stuff, you know. But I don't know, like, and if you can't give them what they need to do in order to do their job well, that's a problem. I've been hard on Coach Moore. I truly believe that he is our Pat McButthole. Pat my butthole, still crying like a baby. What a bunch of crap. Just shut up and play like the games. Exactly, Pablo. I've been hard on Coach Moore. I truly believe that it's been better that I think he's trying to figure out things the 4 games. And you're right, Aether is like, I think did we get a safety? No, we didn't. No, sorry. Again, I'm looking at the wrong screen. Yeah, so I think Moore, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. So we saw a Netflix series, QB Mahomes, Cousins, and Mariota. I saw Mahomes whine like cry for the refs almost every game. So true. I didn't see that one yet. I should watch that. Oh my gosh. Gallup. Dude, Cowboys are just crushing us this game, guys. I'm sorry to kind of bring the pain and even the simulation for us. I hope Moore has a vengeance game and goes super aggressive on the Cowboys. I hope so too, Bolt Lightning. That'd be amazing. I trust him. He is smart. I believe he is going to have our offense take off after the bye. Our defense needs to hold up.
Prescott on first down.
I just enough on prediction. We'll score 31 versus the Cowboys. Oh, you know what? I mean, hey, man, if we could score 31 against the Cowboys, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. I would be all about that, my brother. I would be all about that. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Hang on a sec here. I gotta refresh the chat, looks like. And I'm gonna move it over here. Again, he's open. Man. What a joke, right? Oh, I like this. I like this much better. I don't see that one at all. That's nice. I like it. Okay, cool. Okay, so I trust him. He is smart. I believe he is going to have our defense take off after the bye. Our defense needs to hold up just enough. I'm predicting. Okay, I already said that. Sorry. Just catching up on things. Any news on empowerment? So yeah, Jose, I didn't see anything new, but it's just that he has a sprained wrist. Hopefully, fingers crossed, he's gonna have enough time to recover it. He's gonna dip that thing into some ice every single night, you know, like, and just kind of keep it feeling good, you know. Yeah, so hopefully it's no break, no fracture. You know, like it's kind of weird. He's been injured every single season in some way. It's been kind of upsetting. We need to establish coach, not purchase an established coach. Yeah, OG. Like honestly, like I am 100% on board with getting some kind of veteran coach. Oh my gosh, this game, guys. This is a tough one. We need to establish a coach, not purchase an establish. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, now we see what you're saying. We need to Yeah, you're right. Like, I mean, I looked at a stat recently, like Mike Tomlin's been coaching that team for like 16 years. Like, Harbaugh's been coaching the Ravens for like 20 years. It's wild. So, wow, another touchdown. Oh my gosh, we're doing horrible, guys. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Like, we really just need to figure out our coach situation a little bit more. Like, I would like to see more veteran-based coach. We have been talking to Harbaugh. Like, there's been rumors about Harbaugh for Jim Harbaugh, that is, for a very long time. Ever since 2021, those rumors have been going around. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what comes of it. And maybe that'll work out. Maybe that won't. We'll see. Kay says, I played with a fractured wrist, so I don't know what he's complaining about for spraining his. And that's just the truth, man. Like, these players, like, sometimes they just little crybabies sometimes, I guess. But, at the same time, and, like, I don't know. Maybe it's a important hand. I don't know. Like, was it an offhand for you, Kay, or is I don't know. Let me know. Yeah, Larry. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I'll rewatch it again. I don't think Vato did a whole lot though that game, right? I mean, that was more J.C. Jackson getting burned a lot. But I'll kind of do some digging, and I'll figure it out. But oh, here we go! Oh, here we go! Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah! Oh yes! Let's go, Darius Davis with a return for a touchdown. Oh yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Oh! Wow, that was amazing. Yeah, that was awesome. Let's load up that cannon for that one. Holy smokes, that was awesome, guys. Yeah, hey, like I said, we're still in this game. Yeah, let's go. Let's get that field goal. Yeah, you guys missed everything. Yeah, you guys suck. Just kidding. We're still in the back. All right. We're going to make this, and then we're going to fire that cannon, baby. All right. Now say it with me. Fire the cannon! Woo! Let's go, Chargers. Go. Let's go, Chargers. Let's go. Let's go, Chargers. Let's go. Charge! Yeah, I know the Oregon's more baseball thing, but I think it's perfect. Anyways, that was pretty good. All right, let's see if I can catch up with this. What do you guys think? Do you think we play better when Dermott is out because they simplify the game, or do you think that it would be smarter to just keep Dermott in one spot and not mess with the other defenders to play and keep 100% K? I mean, I think we are better when he's out there because the offenses do respect him enough to not want to throw his way. But you're right, we simplify our defense a little bit more when he's not on the field because they give Derwin James freedom to kind of go wherever he wants, and that's not what we need to do. We need him to sit in his spot, just like you're saying. We need him to do what he does. Bolt Lightning says we're always in close games. We play to the level of competition. Playing Cowboys and Chiefs will bring out the best of us. I agree. I think starting to play against the Cowgirls will definitely help us out a lot. So yeah. And Eddie, yeah, I don't. We have a pretty bad record against the Cowboys. And so like I think that we need to really sort that out for sure. Yeah. Yeah, so we definitely need to sort that out. Hopefully our O-line gets it together, or Herbie may be running for his life the next 2 weeks, Cowboys and Chiefs. Yeah, dude, that's a huge point. You know, we're gonna, our next 2 weeks are really clutch. We have to find a way to win these games. Oh my gosh. Hey, well, there you go, Larry. You're just talking about Michael Davis getting burned all the time, or was it Larry? It was somebody else, maybe, I think. But yeah, Michael Davis just got burned right there. He's been getting burned in this game all freaking day. Sheesh. Tell you, we need to bring back Phillip Rivers again against the Cowgirls. Hey, that's not a bad idea, you know? Did you guys see that also? He wanted to, he was potentially going to go to the Niners to play in that Super Bowl, man. Oh my gosh. I admit, man, I would question my loyalty if he did actually like play for the Niners and they actually won. I would definitely question my loyalty for the Chargers like so much. So I hate to say it. If it was my offhand. Okay, it's talking about sprained wrist again. I fell back on it, went backwards, everything. I got tackled, and I always forgot it hurt. I tried to have them just hit me. It's like, yeah. I mean, obviously that would hurt. I mean, like, even though it's not like a hand that you would use all the time necessarily for stuff, but you would still have to use it. You know, and I'm sure whatever position you played, because, you know, football is a very handsy sport, you know, so, like, you know, you got to get up in each other's face. Yeah, so, man, I admit, it's going to suck, but you know what? We need Parham out there, so just fucking do it, you know? And, like, you weren't even getting paid to play, right? Like, so, yeah, just make him do it. Our defense has been saving our butts the last couple of weeks. They may have to again, bro, chachos. Yeah. You know, and that's true. They need to step up and, like, you know, prevent those third downs. You know, that was the stat that really saved us against the Raiders. Is they just could not convert third downs. Hopefully, after bye, our offensive coordinator needs to find some way to get Quentin Johnson involved. Way more. 3 targets, 1 catch, ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Trade up for the real interior D-line to Eagles. Yes, that's right. Didn't the Chargers' name come from baseball? Let's see. I'm not 100% sure if it came from baseball. That does sound kind of familiar. But what I remember about the Chargers' name is that, like, during the time that they were making it, like, people we're just now starting to be able to use credit cards, and, you know, Baron Hilton, who started the team, really liked the idea of calling the team Chargers, because he liked the bugle, you know, trumpet type stuff, you know. Then he loved the fact that, you know, people were charging their credit cards and stuff like that, you know, like, and then he also kind of made sense that, you know, like, it was a horse. They used a horse thing because, you know, Chargers actually were an ancient breed of horse that was designed specifically to charge in a battle and to run into people, you know. So he liked all that imagery and stuff like that, you know. But I think in a lot of ways we kind of lost a lot of that imagery by using the lightning bolts and stuff like that, you know. I mean, I love the lightning bolts, whatever, you know, because the lightning bolt is a lot more terrifying to me than of course a horse. But I don't know. I do also think that the oh gosh, man, we were just dropping balls left and right too. Jeez, we're doing horrible, guys. Sorry. Yeah, so there are a couple things when it comes to our name and stuff like that, you know. So, in fact, what do you guys think about this? I had this idea that, you know, we should rename, like, you know, because the Chargers moved to LA, we totally had an opportunity to rename the team. I wouldn't really want this. I'm just throwing out some ideas. But if we could ever rename the team, I think it would be perfect to call ourselves the Cavalry. And that'd be really cool because we can do a couple different things with that. Obviously, we can still use horses or whatever like that. We can still use the beagles. We can still use the charge chant. Heck, we can even do some fun stuff with the military because you know, they got the air cav, you know, like in helicopters and stuff like that, you know. I think that would be cool. Yeah. So, anyways, that's just it. That's my thoughts there. So yeah. Hopefully our D-line is healthy the next 2 weeks because their bolts are going to be, we really need to make, you know, our trenches need to really be to step up. And here we go, Eck. Nice, Eck. Yeah, baby. Let's get that first down going here. Oh, baby. Charge. 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 Yeah. Prescott O-line from Mahomes O-line. Yeah. Like these next two games are critical, like I said. And I was kind of starting to say, but we absolutely have to find a way to win these games because last year and the year before, we were 10-7, 9-8. Most of the games that we won because we were playing against bad teams. We have to find a way to beat these good teams. That is just a fact that we are not doing so good against good teams. So, if we end up finding a way to beat the Cowboys, that will be huge for us. We ended up actually winning against, last year we won against the Titans and the Dolphins right at the right time when they were kind of like starting to struggle a little bit more, and it was late in the season. This is early in the season. We have to play to win these games. I don't care, oh, dang, gosh, so dang. Computer freaking simulation Herbo's not doing so hot, guys. Sorry. Yeah, and you guys are saying, it starts with the trenches. We gotta get those going. Yeah, and appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. Like I said, we're just doing this stuff. We like to have a little good time. Like these little nightly, weekly chats that we do are really fun for me, and I hope they're fun for you guys. So we'll keep doing this, and we'll keep things going for you. Like I said, it's fun for me. This is kind of like the one thing that I like to do. Like I said, later on, I'm gonna try and figure out more things to do with this Madden thing, to make some more content with me and my bros. So, but it'll be interesting. Oh gosh! Well, we got that first down though, baby. First and goal now. Let's go. Let's go. What's wrong with it? Charge! Okay, so don't forget to like too, everybody. Yeah, appreciate you, Kay. Thanks for throwing the shout out there. I really appreciate that. Ah, come on, man. Let's see. Look, I know it didn't hurt us, but you think cornerback Asante Samuel Jr. had a chance to take that interception to the house instead of sliding? Yeah, Eddie. I totally believe that he did. Hey, touchdown, Joshua Kelly, baby. Oh, yeah, do a little dance, boy. Do a little dance, boy. Do a little dance, boy. Yeah, boy, get it. Get it, boy, get it. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's get that. Load up that cannon. See, we got a game now, boys. We're coming back here in the fourth quarter. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Dick. Yeah! All right, we in this, baby. And as like we say, fire the cannon! Woo! Let's go.
And now go Chargers, go.
Yeah. Okay. Pablo says, I think the Charger name came from USC. Yeah, charge. Charge. Yeah. All the time at USC games. Yeah, I mean, it's very possible. There's a lot of different things. Obviously, USC has been here in LA for years and years, and they'll never move. UCLA will never move, And by the way, can we just also say that UCLA, I love UCLA. Because I live pretty close to them. I live in Pasadena, so the Rose Bowl is right there. But like a lot of things, it's really unfortunate that UCLA doesn't win very much, but USC does. So I don't really know. It is what it is, So it's just kind of a weird thing, right? That when teams share a city, only one team seems to win. And yeah, if you haven't already, guys, please like and subscribe. Pretty much, I love you guys, and thank you guys for reminding me to say those things in the chat because, like, I tend to forget. Honestly, I also kind of feel like, you know what? If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it on your own, anyways. You don't need me to tell you to do it. Like, it's just the way it goes. So, I made a comment that Asante Samuel Sr. needs to teach his son when he gets a pick, you need to try to run it back, not slide unless it literally seals the game. And that's kind of the, well, here's the thought on that, though, too, Eddie. So, like, week 1 when J.C. Jackson got that interception, he should have just went down. But then since then, I'm pretty sure a lot of the players were told just go down when you get it. And as you remember, I don't know if you're old enough about this one, but Marlon McCree, we're never gonna forget that name because in the divisional round of the playoffs against, we had like a freaking amazing season. Marlon McCree caught an interception against Tom Brady. We could have sealed the game if he just went down. But instead, he decided he was got happy feet, and he was running around with it. So, and when he ran around with it, he fumbled the ball, and they got the ball back, and then they scored it, and they got a touchdown. So, I understand. Yes, he could have sealed the game 100% even more, and just took it down for like another touchdown or whatever. But I think just going down and going out of bounds is totally fine. Let's just leave it at that. Like, just accept the turnover. That's enough, you know. Juan's here. Yay, what's up, Juan? Appreciate you here. Late, but I'm here. Herbert is a beast in prime time, and this is, this is his first one we win. That's right. Yes, that's right, Juan. We need to make it happen. The Raider talk is play and get Caleb Williams. They want us to fire coach and give up on him on the season. Way to go, Chargers. Yeah, like, and that's the truth, you know. Like, we need to actually. That's a big thing about. I mean, the Raiders, of course, they want us always to struggle, and but I do remember Captain Jack. He was saying that the person, he thinks that Staley's dangerous for us as a team, and that's kind of starting to show because of how wild he is, you know. So that's kind of a problem. So now that J.C. Jackson distraction is over, now that he'll start running the corner and playing better. I kind of agree, and here's the truth too: is like Dean Leonard has apparently been said to be the fastest person on the team, and so with him actually doing more of his own stuff, and being able to do more with the team, I think this is going to be good. Like, so I think giving him more of a chance and more opportunity is going to be able to make him ball out. So 100%. So I'm excited to see what Dean Leonard can do for the team. So yeah, so fingers crossed on that. So they're in red zone. Oof, didn't make it. Let's see, Herbert ball out. What made the McCree interception worse is he picked it on the 4th down, and worse, Schottmeyer challenged it. Yeah, there's so many problems with that. There was so many problems with that situation, man. It's just like, But I'll say this. So I've been working really closely with Rivers Lake Yacht Club, and by the way, guys, Rivers Lake Yacht Club, we've been working closely with them. Because they have a more of a media site where they just write articles and stuff, and we are actually starting to write a little bit of things with them too. So we're having a good time with them just to do that, to try and get some more information out there, you know. So yeah. But we have this idea that we want. Great. So now it's a two-point game or 2-score game still. We're not out of the woods yet, boys. We need to freaking score fast and then get them in a 3-and-out, but we don't have the ability to really. Wait, why are they? Oh shoot! I was gonna say, why are they putting stick in here? Come on, man. But yeah, so we want to do a skit where we are going to remove the curse of Marlon McCree, and by recreating the whole situation and just kind of getting rid of that bad juju. So I don't know. It'll probably happen in this offseason. It'll be something fun what we can do, and you'll see that eventually. So that'll be something cool that we'll do. But like I said, Rivers Lake, they are rebranding themselves, and we're actually going to start doing we're going to have a little bit more fun with the sports news situation. So one of the things that we're going to be starting to do is we're going to be a little bit more satirical with our news coverage now. So like we're going to kind of like just have a little bit more fun with it, because like unlike my brothers, I really don't care about the stats. I go to have fun with the game. I go to enjoy the Bolt fam. I'm not super analytical. I like to have a good time. Can't threaten me with a good time, and I'm not gonna turn that down. That's for dang sure. So we're gonna start having a little bit more fun with our articles and our discussions and things like that. So, and you may see a little bit of more things from me where like I'm kind of making fun of certain things a little bit more. You're already kind of getting a little feel from that when you watch James's weekly recap type things. So like I said, we're gonna have some fun in the future, and this is gonna be really good. So I'm excited. Oh, get rid of that Herb. Oh. Okay. What's good, big homie? Hey, what's up, old man? Hey, you know what? I think I saw you in the practice. The practice during the off season. Yeah, like I really appreciate you. Like I know you're just getting started. I'm super excited to see how far you go. And shout out to Bolt Maniac, guys. Like he does a lot of stuff on Twitter now. Hey, we got a touchy. We got the touchdown. Yeah, we got it. Josh Palmer with that touchdown, baby. Let's go. Ah. Yeah, let's load that cannon. Oh, we loading that cannon up, baby. Oh. Look at that! That was amazing. That was awesome. Yes! Let's go, Joshua Palmer. He's the guy. All right. Hey. Oh, shoot. All right, let's get ready to fire the cannon here, boys. Let's get ready to fire the cannon. Whoa, see, we got a game here. All right, I think we might need to kind of start focusing on the game here for a little bit. All right, because this is serious. We got to get that 3 and out right here. Hey, yeah. Don't worry about it, Steelers. Don't worry about it. We scored. Let's let it happen. Okay, we should not do an onside kick here. We got our three timeouts. Let's do it. Let's do it. Sorry, I didn't say fire the cannon, but I just did it. I just fired it. Sorry, I'm a little too excited now. Now we got a game here, guys. We got a game. Yeah. Okay. Stop him. Stop him. Yeah. Yeah. DJ. Rock him. No. Barnaby. Hey. Oh, by the way, Barnaby. Thank you so much for buying some of our merch. I saw that you actually bought some stuff, and like I really appreciate you, dude. Like that was like, oh, that's super awesome. Like I said, like we don't really get a whole lot of money from those things. Like I try to keep them like very fairly priced. And if anyone else doesn't want to buy some of the merch, the link is in our bio. It's the Bolt Bros Live site, and you can go into Bolt Bros Live /merch. And yeah, you can go there and you can check it out. It's really awesome. We got to, like, I'm wearing the shirt that you actually bought today, right here. So it looks pretty cool, guys. Really appreciate you guys. Hey, what is that? Oh, we just got another sub. What's up, baby boy? What's up, baby? Hey, you know what? I got a little something special for you. Oh, we got a sub. Sub hype. Oh no! Come on, you gotta stop him. Oh shit! No! No! Oh my gosh, I just experienced every emotion. I went from like super high because of the sub, but then I just lost it because of the stupid.
That one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
Oh man.
In his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Extra point right
Gosh,
down
that
the
sucked.
middle. And his guys will take
All
a
right.
10-point lead.
Okay, well, thank you, Baby Bowl, for the subscription. Oh, that was freaking. Oh, that was a moment right there for sure. Like, I might want to I might want to capture that one. Thank you, Baby Bowl, for the subscription. That was really, really, I really appreciate that you're in there. And again, thank you, Barnaby Hitzig, for buying some stuff from our. Oh, sorry, I just hit the microphone. For buying some stuff from our store. Really, really excited about that. Like, that was really cool. Like, and like I said, anything that goes into this, like when people buy, all the profits go back into this channel. We try and figure out ways that we can make this channel better and better. We do live by a rule of like get better 1% every day. And so we try to make this happen. And so we try to live by that as much as possible. And like I said, we do this thing to have fun with you guys. So. And again, so Bolt Maniac is in here too. He does a lot of cool stuff on Twitter, and I think he's on Instagram too. But you'll see him as you can see from his icon, he's kind of got a helmet on. And he's got this yellow outfit, and so he's new to the game. Really excited to see what he does. We'd like to actually have him on the show one time. In fact, that could actually be something we might want to do. When we do our Sunday Night Football watch parties, we'll invite you guys to join us in the studio and just chat with us, Yeah, so, but, yeah, so I could say this as well. I'm pretty sure this game is pretty much a wrap. I don't think there's any way that we're going to be able to. I mean, hopefully there might be a way that we can actually bring it back all the way. Okay, there you go. Okay, Keenan, come on, Slayer. We might be able to, if we can get two scores here, maybe we can take this to overtime. Yep. Yeah. Freak. What a crazy little situation here,
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick.
We got to score. Come on, guys. Oh, come on, QJ. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Loading that cannon up. Let's go. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, we got that cannon ready. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, let's get this thing going. All right. Okay. Let's go Chargers. All right, remember, let's fire the cannon. All right, here we go. Charge, go. Let's go, Chargers. Let's go. Let's go, Chargers. Let's go. Charge. Come on, baby. This is good. We got to do an onside kick. We have to do an onside kick. I'm pretty sure that. The.
Less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick.
Nope.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. The tough one there, they certainly wanted that.
But yeah, Eddie, and Larry, yes, Gerard Clark is on the team. He's actually not on the practice squad. He actually plays on special teams a lot. So he's set up there in the formations for I think punts and field goals. So he does line up on the team for those. We still have, but guys, we still are in this game. We just got to get them and stop them. We have our three timeouts. The way that this team has been playing, of course, it's not looking good for us to be able to, to stop them. Because if they get one first down, the game's over. Stop us! Okay, good. Eat them up. Eat him up.
A quick play action, quick throw. Might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Come on now. Just stop him, boys. Do whatever you got to do. Come on, digital, my digital boys.
Now 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Oh, they're going top. They're going top. Ah! Get him! Yeah. Oh no, what's the flag?
It's going to be met at about the 43.
We got 3rd down. I think you would want to accept that. Yeah. Make it 2nd and long.
So
Okay.
they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult
Okay, it's 3rd down now, boys.
Remember, he's got to snap the ball
Oh,
to put the
no, it's
play
not.
in
No,
motion,
it's not.
and sometimes
Sorry.
you got that big
It's not
guy
3rd down.
on your
It's not 3rd down.
nose,
Sorry.
and
Hold it.
he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball.
Both
and
are
then
doing their
execute his
thing.
block.
Now they face
Come on.
a 2nd and long
Oh, here it's another run play. It looks like another run play. They're just trying to chew up clock.
Just looking to get forward and protect.
Let's go!
Now the Chargers will use this
Now we got the 3rd down.
timeouts as they'll head
Let's go! Come on, boys.
next.
Come on. You got this. You got this, digital boys. Yeah. Yeah.
What do they have for this?
They're going to go long. Come on, man. Birds on the fence. Just birds on the fence it.
Gonna run
Oh,
again.
they just ran it.
Pollard.
Oh, shot! No!
It's inside the 30. Chargers gonna use their 3rd
That's
and
it. That's-
final timeout. Yeah, they'll be disappointed
That's it,
to have
guys.
to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
That's it, man.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee.
You know, I wasn't sure if I wanted to use this thing, but I'm gonna have to bust this thing out. This is something I've had in my possession for a very long time. It's a little toy that I got, and so this is what I'm just gonna say about our defense letting up so much.
You're a completely gross, greasy weasel.
Can't stand it, man. Jeez, it's called the Insultinator, you know? And every once in a while, I'm going to use it for some stuff, and that was just a crazy freaking thing.
Get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
Well, you know, I'll say this. This is our first loss in our Madden simulation situation. And I admit, you know, so, man, look at that. Look at that. 41 to 38.
It still comes down to one possession game at the end. That's not something we see very often. In this case,
Wow.
these offenses, they brought it.
We got,
Defenses, they
dang,
need some work
it
going
sucks that
forward.
we made that.
So that'll do it for my partner,
Yep.
Charles Davis,
What's
and
this
the
one?
best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA
Yep.
Sports.
So bad. That was just
From
bad.
Southern California,
Dang,
so
guys, I'm
everybody.
sorry that I had to brought the this thing. And you're right, Eddie. Yeah, we're 4-1 Madden simulation. Hopefully, we'll be 3-2 in real life. So far, though, you know, like a lot of our games here have been kind of not really reflective of what was really. These games have been completely different from what the real game is by far. But this is just one possibility, of course, of that can happen. Yeah. So actually, that's not the one I want. I want the team stats here. Let's take a look at all this stuff here. So, but that's exactly Larry. That's exactly what Staley's defense looks like. They invite you to run the game, and they can't stop the run. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just another sad game for us. Wow, and this is totally what happens all the time. Freaking the other team, we've given up so many yards of offense this season so far, and it's been freaking aggravating, you know. So look at that, 573 yards total. Almost we've had like over 1,000 yards in this game. Freaking crazy. Rushing yards, oh my gosh, they had 253 rushing yards. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? We stop that. Ugh. Man. And then in the passing yards, 320. So, man, that's just ridiculous. First downs, 28. Kick return yards, total yards, including the returns, 688. Oh my gosh, what an offensive freaking shootout! We see that. Okay, so that's something that we have to realize when it comes to. I'm gonna grab another hat here. I didn't comb my hair, so that's what we have to realize. We cannot get into a shootout with the Cowboys. We have to somehow pick up our ass and have a better defensive game against them, because otherwise we're going to be coming from behind the entire time. And if that's the case, just like this game, we're not going to be able to get going. And as you can see, we actually scored a lot in the third and fourth quarter, but that has not been the case for us this season. We got to start fast, in the first and second quarters, score a lot of points there, because, we know that the third and fourth quarter, we're not going to score that many points, it seems like. We're not a second half team anymore. We're a first half team, and that's a problem. Because, yeah, it's great that we can have the lead in the first half, but as we all know, we've been traumatized and realized that the first half is not the end of the game. We would win a lot of games if it ended up in that first half, but we did not. I think there was even a stat last year that if the game was 58 minutes long instead of a full 60, we would have won a lot more games last year. And we cannot keep that trend going. I 100% believe that we cannot. And so we're in a bad spot. So we need to actually, get that figured out. I don't care what Brandon Staley has to do, but we got to figure it out, man. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional, Yeah. I like to be a little bit more energetic, but I do tame myself down for our other lives, because it's just fun. It's fun. Gotta blow off some steam at some point. Yell at the screen in some way, man, I don't want to see that. Dak Prescott got a higher passer rating than Justin Herbert. Screw that noise, man. Shoot, that sucks. That really sucks, guys. Man. Dang, Austin Eckler didn't even break 100 yards. Tony Pollard just freaking dominated. 3 touchies from that guy. Jeez. Joshua Kelly with a touchdown. Yeah, freaking A, man. Joshua Palmer with 180 yards. He had a breakout game this game. That's what's up, guys. Who's this? Top blockers. Who cares about that? Defense. Yeah, he had a couple of assists, a couple tackles, no tackles for loss. Derwin James had a tackle for loss. Yeah, so we had a safety blitz. That's what's up. Yeah. All right. Well, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is when it came, the Chargers. Let's just, yeah. I'm going to switch it up here a little bit. Yeah, so, wow. What a game, guys. Crazy. Yeah, so we're just going to, chat with you guys for a little bit more before we wrap it up. Man, okay, so what did we learn from all this, though? It's like we learned that, we cannot come to this game with a shootout. We got to somehow figure out a way to make their I don't know, like they got a good team, these Cowboys. They got a good rushing attack, they got a good passing attack. I don't want to admit that Dak Prescott is good, but he actually is pretty decent this year. So he's doing really well, and maybe it seems like he's adjusted very well under this new offensive coordinator. So that's not very good. So what do you guys think that we should do in order to actually beat the Cowboys? Because there's a lot of adjustments that we need to make in order to actually be a contender against this team. The Cowboys are a tough team, and I'm not 100% sure that we're going to be able to win. Because they got some weapons. They got CeeDee Lamb, they got that Gallup over there, they got Pollard. Dak Prescott is not awful, but he's not great either. And so he's gonna be good, and like we'll see how he does against the Niners, because that's really tough teams. That's tough. Gonna be a tough game for both of them. So I'm really interesting to see what happens there. So I think our defense really needs to step up, and they really need to just stick to the game plan, and really just not freaking let them score, and then and make this thing happen. Yeah. So, hey, Larry says, well, let me catch up on some of your comments here. Says Chase Claypool to the Chargers won't help because Herbert would ignore him. Yeah, I imagine that. Chase Claypool, he's doing the same thing with Quentin Johnson. I only want our Bolts to sign him if he gets released. No trade worth doing a bag of Doritos. That's true. Yeah. Chase Claypool, if we can give him a bag of chips, that'd be great. So, just to get him, but I don't know. I don't see Discount Tom picking up a big name player in the middle of the season. So I think we'll pick more kind of small, lesser known players in the middle of the season. So I think, I hate to say it, but guys, I think we're gonna be in a world of pain here pretty soon. Used to be a season ticket holder with Doug Flutie. Oh man, that's awesome, Larry. Dang, that's crazy. So I imagine you live in San Diego then. So I never got to see Doug Flutie play for the team. I did get to see him play on TV, but I never got to see him play in person. So I don't know. Hopefully that'll be one of these days I can be able to do that. So Kay says, is Guyton coming back week 6? I haven't seen anything. I think I saw somebody talking about it later, but yeah, he should be eligible to return by week 6 because you have a 4-game wait period for any IR type things, and so obviously we have the bye week this week. So if we start seeing him at practice, then yeah, there's a very real possibility that we'll see Guyton, and that'll be huge if we can have him have a great breakout game. Yeah. So yeah, then yeah, Eddie kind of talked about it. Yeah, Larry says the Chargers interior D line is a chihuahua compared to the other team. Yeah, that is for real. I mean, I'm so worried. I'm worried about this game with the Cowboys. It's gonna be a tough one, really really tough one. And we have to find a way to win this game. I'm telling you, it's so critical. If we can't win this game, man, I honestly do believe that Brandon Staley is going to be in the hot seat so bad. Yeah, it's going to be so bad. A lot of people are going to want his head again, and it's going to be crazy. So, and you're welcome, Bolt Lightning. I'm glad you guys enjoy these. So it's really fun to kind of do these things with you guys, and have some interaction, just chat a little bit ahead of time. So it'll be cool. I feel really positive with all our weapons back. Okay, yeah. I mean, I can see that too. It's if we have a bunch of people back after the bye, going into week 6, this is let's say this though too, guys. We now have possibly the longest. Almost the longest time of a bye week. It would be crazy if we played Thursday, and then we had a bye week to play Monday. That would be literally the longest possible bye week. But we have a little bit extra time because of we're playing a Monday game, so that's kind of nice that we have that little bit of added. Extra day there, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see some of these good players back, so protect Herbert and let him sling 100%. Larry, we just gotta let him go, let him fly. We need to lean on Eckler and chew up a lot of the clock on offense. I agree, Bolt Lighting. We need Eckler back on the field. Absolutely, we need him back on the field, because that would be super clutch for us to have him back in this game, because we know he's it. He's our guy on for running back. Dago 619, yo, Bull Bros, Bolt Pride 602 is hosting a watch party in downtown Phoenix for the Cowboys game. Come on out. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll tell my brother James, because he's the one that lives out there in Arizona. So I'll see if he can actually go out and make that happen. So, like, if that's possible, yeah, you might see James out there. That's where he's at. I will be in Utah at that time, so I'll probably be hanging with my brother. We'll be doing a little show afterwards talking about the game. Hopefully it's a Charger win, but if it's not, we'll all be kind of like, up in the air about a whole bunch of stuff. And so what he's talking about. What does it say? Let's see, bubblehead on empty effing Qualcomm Stadium at the time. That's crazy, right? Eddie says, again, what was their most heartbreaking loss in Bolts history? The 06 divisional playoffs versus the 07 AFC title. Yeah. Oof. Oh, gosh. 06 divisional Patriots 06 AFC title game at, the 09 divisional versus Jets. 2020. Oh, gosh. Bro, Eddie. That is a tough freaking question to answer right there, man. I would say all of them, 100%. I mean, I would say of recent memory, of course, the Jaguars game would be one of the worst ones for sure. But as for me in my house, I would say Patriots 07 AFC title game. That was the most heartbreaking one because we got so far. We went absolutely all the way to the big game where we could have actually made it to the Super Bowl for the second time in our history, mind you. So that was it. That was kind of like my thoughts right there too. Is that I believe that that was our thing. But again, that whole stretch right there, like the 06, 07, 09, we're playing against the hardest teams probably in AFC history. You had the Ben Roethlisberger led Steelers. You had the freaking Tom Brady led Patriots, like this, and they're in their dynasty years. Like I think they went to the Super Bowl like 15 times in like the whole time that he was there, and they won 7 with him straight away, and they lost 2, a whole bunch, and it's like, oh my gosh. So I would 100% believe that the AFC title game is probably the most heartbreaking one because we had it that year. We had it that year, but we let him off the hook. Again. Hey, Joe Torres. Bolt fam here in NorCal. What's up, boy? Hey, I grew up in the San Francisco area, like Fairfield specifically. And so, hey, man, much love to you in the NorCal Bolt fam. I would love to come up there and hang with you guys one time. That'd be freaking awesome. October 1st to October 16th, 15 long days. Yeah, exactly, right? It's crazy how long it is. Let's see, San Diego 1608. What's up, Bolt? What's up, baby? I have a better week than we, exactly. As long as we beat the Raiders, and the week is better, Come on, Bolt fam. We barely beat the Raiders, and with a backup quarterback. Actually, he's not necessarily going to be a backup quarterback. He's going to be their future quarterback, so what I believe. So at least there's that. What we need is a real coach. I mean, I like Staley, but geez, his play calling is unacceptable, especially in his 4th and 1 plays. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. Yeah, like Staley has been doing some crazy calls, and so I really believe that he needs to just step away from making the play calls. Let Derek Ainsley do that. Let him just be a head coach because, let's be honest, we haven't seen this kind of movement within the Chargers for a while. So it's crazy. Yeah, San Diego. The Patriots game hurt. All those Patriots game hurt in those playoffs. Yeah, exactly. The Broncos comeback was crazy in the Super Bowl. Yeah, it was, dude. Freaking A. Patriots when Keating missed that dang field goal. Oh gosh, man, I believe that too, man. I'm gonna wrap it up here in a minute, though, guys. Eddie says mine was 07 because their Bolts would have ended Patriots' undefeated season if Phillip Rivers didn't take a torn ACL, Tomlinson sprained knee, and Antonio Gates had the broken toe. Man, yeah, we just fell apart that one game, man. That was terrible, right? That was a heartbreaking game for sure. And that was the best part too about that season was the fact that I loved the fact that the Giants just beat them in their and their undefeated season, and just denied them the perfect season. And I was so happy about that. Like, so good. Thank goodness for that. That was amazing. But I will say is that, like, man, our team really should have at least 2 Super Bowl rings by this point. At least one with Dan Fouts and at least one with Phillip Rivers. That we should have at least had that many. Like, but Dan Fouts, like, he took us deep into the playoffs multiple times, so we could have at least had 2 with him. So I think we could have at least had, 3 Super Bowl rings, but it was just not in the cards, guys. It's unfortunate, but it's gonna happen sooner or later, and I think it's gonna happen under Justin Herbert one of these days. Maybe this year, maybe next year, who knows? My fingers are still crossed on that, So, but before we even start dreaming about the Super Bowl, let's just think about this week. The freaking Dallas Cowboys. We gotta find a way to win. We gotta find a way to win, guys. There's just no other chance, because the Cowboys are a good team, and if they come into our game 3-2, because having lost to the Niners, hopefully the Niners kind of beat them up a little bit, and they're going to be in a bad spot. That'll be huge for us, and so I'm excited for that. So, OG Pole says my favorite part was when the Raiders thought they had a chance. You guys can't be serious thinking the Raiders were going to make a comeback, Well, here's the problem, though, too. It's like they did have a chance. And the way that our defense has been playing, they absolutely could have made that chance. So that's why I was freaking getting scared. And I'm just sick and tired of Brandon Staley, letting the other team hang on and stay close to make the win and get that dub. And just to let them have that hope. I don't want them to have hope. No hope. Let them score a few field goals, maybe 2 or 3 field goals or whatever. But let's just freaking get our that kind of stuff going on. I don't want to see them have hope. I want to see them on the sideline feeling sorry about themselves. I want them to think about their future with the team. I want them to question everything that they hold dear on the sidelines. I don't want them to get hurt. Oh yeah, but I want them to be in anguish. I want the cameras to show them just sitting there quiet. I want to see them not doing anything but just sitting on the bench, just waiting for the game to be over, and looking at the clock and just hoping that clock runs down faster. That's what I want to see Brandon Staley do. I don't want him to see him, he needs to prove to me that he's a guru. That's my bottom line. But he hasn't yet, So if he can't do that, then he needs to step back from the play calls or something, That's just my thoughts on it, And yeah, and you're right, Eddie. That was the biggest problem with that game, is that all of our weapons just got hurt that game, and so even if we did make the Super Bowl, we would have had a tough time. Yeah, and you're right, Bull Lightning. I think Staley is still on the hot seat. Harbaugh could be a huge thing for us if he makes it. There's been rumors about him for years and years, so we'll see what happens there. So, it would have been awesome for Storybook Ending to get a revenge. Yeah, that would have been a huge thing too. There, Eddie. That would have been great to be able to get revenge on him. All right. Well, like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Like I said, thank you for watching this with me. I know it's a bye week, but I still wanted to do this, and I want to do next week. I'm going to do the Chiefs because I'm going to be a little bit ahead of things because I'm going to be out of town for a little bit, and I'm not going to have all my stuff and the ability to do this. So I'm going to try and stay ahead of this for the rest of the season. So maybe we'll get some more views on this stuff too. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Probably not. But I really appreciate you guys for joining me and stuff like that, So, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. As always, if you're watching this later, go ahead and drop comments in the description or in below. And if you wanted to buy some merch, we got some cool little hats like this. We got this new shirt that we made for this year. Start fast and finish. That's what Antonio Gates said in the first episode of All In. We really I just made this one. It's kind of cool too. It's got a little patch of the Bolt Bros right there too. And then these shades are brand freaking new. It's a new model for this year. We're gonna start putting some feelers out there for some pre-orders and try and get those out to you guys. So I'm really looking forward to that. Looking forward to kind of seeing what we can do with this stuff. And guys, enjoy the bye week. And just go ahead and rewatch this a couple times, to kind of have some fun, but maybe not because we lost. So you never know. So, but until next time, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, Bolt Bros, let's go.